Hey everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I've got to be dead honest, I'm not feeling great, mostly at myself, so tonight is going to be a short one. I want to start this stream a little bit more happy, a little bit more up-tempo, but I'm not in the mood tonight. I'm probably only going to stream for about 90 minutes, pop a trophy or two, and then we'll call it. To start off though, I need to show you something. Yesterday I saw something which... I don't even know how to describe it, but I saw something absolutely terrible yesterday, and I feel like you need to see it as well. Like, I don't even know where to start with this. So, once I'm done with Timesplitters Future Perfect, which I'm streaming simultaneously to Twitch and YouTube, I'll be streaming the 2024 game Alone in the Dark on Twitch exclusively, and I'll clean it up for YouTube, and I don't know when that'll go live on the channel. Whether it's after Resident Evil 2 and 3, or maybe I'll do Gabriel Knight 3 first. It all depends on whether I can actually get motivated to record Gabriel Knight 3. I still need to finish Gabriel Knight 2, I just need to do an outro for that series, do a post-game playthrough, but that's super easy. Just need to put my thoughts together. Everything's basically done, it's 18 videos all up. Video 17 was only 40 minutes long, which is weird for me, but it just worked out that way unfortunately. But Gabriel Knight 2 is basically done apart from that final video. I then need to get motivated to do GK3, and then I'll step back. But yeah, I'm going to be recording Alone in the Dark pretty soon. And one of the things I wanted to do is take a look at my footage for Alone in the Dark and Alone in the Dark 2. I'm very familiar with the first game, but Alone in the Dark 2, I'm a little bit fuzzier on that, and in particular I wanted to check out the character of Grace Saunders. She was the small child, we'll see her in just a moment because I've got my footage up on the right hand screen. Let me just click transition here. Not that, you didn't see that, not yet. You want to see this. And yeah, just wanted to take a look at it because the other day I also purchased a bunch of stuff for my PS5, a bunch of PlayStation games that are on sale, use my words, and Alone in the Dark 2, the PS1 port, was actually there. So yeah, just take a look at this for a bit. This is from my channel, from when I played it in 2022 or so. It's the PC version. This is the intro where Striker infiltrates the mansion. He's doing a great job here. As you can see, he climbs the hedge. That guy there in the house or over the hedge has no idea what's going on. We see some creepy shadows. And rather than knocking on the front door, he climbs up the side and finds an alternate entrance. It's all pretty standard stuff, really. Anyway, I was not aware that this game came out on the PS1 at all, so when I saw it on the store and when I saw that it had trophies, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll purchase it, I'll play through it. Or I won't be putting a playthrough of this up on the channel because there's already a playthrough up on the channel. There is no point. But I'll just play through the PS4 and PS5 versions in my own time. We've got that killer clown. I don't know if that's supposed to be One-Eyed Jack or an incarnation. Again, I need to watch my footage. But over on the left, we can see Grace Saunders, who has been kidnapped, if I remember correctly. Once again, I need to watch my footage. Striker walks over, the clown gets up. We see, I think her name's Jarrett. That clown's up to no good. And we see Grace here. Bit freaky looking, but okay. That smile, yeah, that's fine. She gets up, and Striker is promptly murdered by this clown in front of this child. Crying over spilt milk or whatever that phrase is. And then Jarrett, the Voodoo Queen, walks in. So, you need to ask yourself, why am I showing you this? I'm showing you this because I wanted to compare it to the PS1 version, which I've never played. Let me just bring up the PS5 right now. And Firstly, you can see that the game is called Alone in the Dark 2. The Seto Manor awaits you. And that's the first red flag. It's like, no. I'm not great with my Alone in the Dark lore, but Der Seto is Alone in the Dark 1. It's the mansion in Louisiana. Alone in the Dark 2 does not take place in Der Seto Manor. It takes place in Hell's Kitchen. So it's like, okay, that's a bit weird, but fine. I'll just click start here and see what happens. I just need to do some quick switching of my monitors. You can see it well, but I can't. And the next utterly bizarre thing is that it's by a company called iMotion. And I've just hit pause here because I can't actually pause this. It's called Alone in the Dark, One-Eyed Jack's Revenge. It is not called Alone in the Dark 2. And the craziest part about it is it's by a company called iMotion and it's called Alone in the Dark blah blah blah. If you switch it over to the PAL version, like so, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to subject you to 50 Hz. It's called Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back. I shit you not. And iMotion is renamed to Infogrames. I think I might need to do some research on this in my spare time because it makes very little sense. It's almost like they didn't have the rights or it was a subsidiary and they had to rename it. But why they couldn't just call it Alone in the Dark 2 is beyond me. And it looks much better. Look at these character models. I think the emulation might be upscaling them a bit, but you can see an actual face on that guy in the window. And Striker looks much more detailed. We'll see, actually get audio now because I didn't want to listen to myself on the YouTube video. These loading screens though, they're horrifying. Yeah, I'll definitely play this while you're not looking. It's the same intro though. Striker climbs up here, he goes into the window. But you're also going to see something quite interesting here. Striker's flickering in and out of existence here. This here. It's very hard to see it, potentially on Switch, but that is actually an FMV. It's not in-game. The music stopped during it. Now it's switched back to in-game. We get another loading screen because PS1 just isn't that powerful apparently. And you can really make out the higher resolution textures here with the character models. Jarrett looks a hell of a lot freakier with that face. That's extremely disturbing, but okay. I didn't see the earlier shot of the clown sneaking up. This is also a full motion video, and I've played a lot of games over the years that I consider cursed, but I mean, fuck me. Someone created that. Games are not created in a vacuum. Someone created that and thought it was okay, and then someone looked at it and said, yeah, that's okay. It's fucking horrifying. That's an 8-year-old girl, chat. I mean, again, compare it to... I just closed my video, damn it. Let me find my video again. It's fucking horrifying. I closed my video. Why did I close my video? Alone in the Dark 2 Part 1. I'm just going to drag you over here. But I saw this yesterday, I'm like, you can't be fucking serious. Right, I need to switch monitors again. I mean, you have the technology. You can make it better. It does not need to be that over, say, this. That doesn't even look fucking human. Oh my god. I saw that and I'm like, fuck me, that is horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. And not in the way that they're intending it. I don't know. The good news is I'm playing a very strange and very irreverent FPS called Timesplitters Future Perfect tonight. It's the last in the trilogy. And hopefully by the time I finish the stream, you will have forgotten what I showed you here. For me, it's always like this, chat. Always. Alright, let me switch my monitors back, because I can't see anything. Hopefully the audio's good. The old EA Games logo, holy crap. I played this for about 2 seconds on the nose, just to make sure everything worked. I haven't checked audio levels or anything like that. Hopefully everything will be fine. Also, I'm using my old controller tonight, so if I complain about stick drift, well, I'll need to pause it and sort it out. Yeah, tonight's going to be a short one. Hoping to wind it up around 11 o'clock, maybe just after. Play through the story missions in single player or cooperatively. I need to do something first because I noticed it on the alt. Okay, that's done. Let's play through story mode, which may or may not make sense this time. I have no idea whether it will or not. Apparently this one's more linear, but I've got no clue. 2401, time to split. Do I need to play on hard? I'll pick normal and check in the background while you're not looking. Sergeant Cortez returns from a daring assault on a Timesplitters space station. With him, he carries the recovered time crystals, which could bring the war to an end. On his final approach, a laser kit causes his ship to malfunction, and Cortez is forced to crash land. It is essential that he brings the crystals back to Space-Time Marine HQ. I couldn't read that at all, what the fuck?
The year is 2401.
Oh, shut up.
Humankind finds itself locked in a mortal struggle with the Timesplitters, an evil race of creatures bent on the destruction of the entire human race. Using the power of the time crystals, they travel through our history, pushing humanity to the very brink of extinction. With resistance weakening, our last hope lies with a small ship speeding towards Earth. On board are 9 stolen time crystals, intended to power the time machine constructed by Earth's finest scientists. The plan? To travel back in time, find the source of the time crystals, and destroy them all, ending the war before it ever began.
I've heard that story before.
Approaching atmosphere. Please begin re-entry sequence.
Unidentified ship. This is Control. Please identify yourself. Over.
This is Cortez.
Sergeant Cortez. Welcome home, sir. I'll patch you through to the general.
Top secret military comms.
General, what the hell's going on down there?
It's the Splitters. We're under attack. Cortez, do you have them? Are they on board?
Yes, sir. They're right here.
You gotta bring them in, soldier.
Don't worry about me, General. I can...
Starboard turbine failure. Initiating emergency system. Warning. Warning.
He dead. Alright, I need to do the last mission on hard, and there's 4 particular missions where I need to look at optional trophies.
I think we found it. Hey, there's Sergeant Cortez, and he's alive. Why is he hanging upside down? Come on, Cortez, on your feet.
It's kind of difficult to do when I'm upside down.
That's gotta hurt. You okay, Sarge? Come on, Sarge. We've got to get you back to base. Whatever you did really stirred up the Splitters. We need all the firepower we can muster. Take this weapon, Sarge. Come on, this way. Command, come in. We found Sergeant Cortez, and he's alive and well, returning to base.
Roger that. Good work. Bring him back safe. That package is our last chance.
Reach the rebel base. Just gonna crank up the volume just a fraction. Let me turn on the rewind just in case we need that. I also want to see if there are subtitles. There are. I'm mildly impressed. Reach the rebel base. Restart. Yeah, I did that earlier.
Are you coming, Sarge?
The rest of the squad are spread out along the route to cover our retreat.
Okay, let's move. Look sharp, Marines! Incoming!
Sorry about that.
Who are they? They're not Splitters.
Worry about it later. Just take them down. We've got to get Cortez back to base. More of them!
Hey, Cortez, these friends of yours? What's their problem?
This way, Cortez! Come on!
Which way? Ah.
This way, Sarge! Watch your step! Enemy sighted! They just keep coming! Keep firing! Let's go, Sarge! Come on! Let's go, Marines! Over here! There's too many! I need help! They got Jameson! Save it for the Splitters! How many of these hooded guys are there? Come on, Marines! You want to live forever? Say, where's Corporal Hart?
Corporal who?
Never mind. This way!
Okay, that's good. They fixed that up top there. You can actually see what weapon we're selecting.
Incoming! Clear the bridge! Everyone, clear the bridge! Move!
I think the bridge has been cleared.
I don't believe it. They've blown up the bridge again. We've had to rebuild
Again?
that 7 times already.
All units, the bridge has been destroyed. Use alternate routes to rally points.
The Splitter mothership's coming down! Yeehaw! Come on, Sarge!
Missed a dramatic moment.
Come on, Sarge! Ah, Cortez, you're back! Over here, quick! Cortez, we're pinned down here. We can't get through. Miller! Oh! Lost Miller! Take this sniper rifle and clear out the enemy.
Not me, Sarge.
Get out of my way.
They just keep coming! Great shot, Cortez! The base is just up ahead. Come on!
Get moving. We're gonna hold this pass.
Timesplitter! You okay, Sarge? More of them! Good shooting, soldier. Now let's move.
Who hit me?
Ow! Oh! Oh, God! No, no! Help! Medic! Look out! Sergeant Cortez, your timing couldn't be better. Come on, follow me.
I'd much rather blow some stuff up with this turret.
Cortez, just in time. We're up to our
Never
eyes
mind.
in splitters. Man that gun emplacement on the double.
Use the
Here
gun
they
emplacement to
come.
defend against the Timesplitter attack.
Shoot anything with teeth bigger than its face.
That's a horrible thing to say about British people.
They're coming out of the goddamn walls!
Come on, Cortez,
More! South entrance!
Sounds like a Doom reference.
send them all straight back to hell.
Sarge, another one on the cliff!
Oh.
Over there!
And let's get swarmed.
Reinforcements are here! Hold your fire! Cortez, hold your fire!
Great work, Cortez.
The general's waiting, Sarge! Make a run for the base! We'll try and buy you some time!
Fair enough. Mr. Carcass.
Let's go, Sarge,
Doing
come
well,
on.
dude. Hopefully you did not see the
This
start of the stream.
way! They're coming over the cliffs! Attack!
Help defend the
Hold
rebel
line!
base.
Ow! Take it!
We've still got the same problem where I can't switch if the weapon overheats.
Keep firing!
Can I get over here, please? Okay, nice.
Look out! Hold the line! Good to have you back, Sarge.
Hey, come on, Cortez, get back to base. We can't hold them forever.
Reminder?
Look out!
It's less of a reminder who's shooting me. And just telling me to go back there. Okay, fine. Whatever. First mission is done. It says something about player progress there, but it goes by so fast. It's comical. And you are?
General,
Cortez, you made it.
have you got them? Right here. Good. Let's get them to the lab.
Our team has found that when the crystals are used for time travel, they leave an energy residue. We've recalibrated our scanners, and we can now trace specific locations where they've been used.
And what are you hoping to find there?
Anything that will lead us to the source. I know it's not much to go on, but it's all we've got. Ah, we're here.
General,
Cortez, meet Anya, our chief science officer.
is that them? Beautiful. Bring them over to the machine and let's get them plugged in. Now, I've located energy residue in numerous places, but the highest concentration is right here.
That's in the ocean.
It is now, but there used to be an island there. It was destroyed during a battle in 1924.
But when were the crystals used?
That we don't know. Calculating the location of the energy pockets is one thing, but we have no way of knowing when the time jumps actually occurred.
But you're thinking those time jumps probably happened right before that island was destroyed.
Exactly. Here, put out your arm.
What's that?
It's an uplink to the time machine. I've set it to take you to the island just before its destruction.
Sorry, Cortez, but I need to send my best man on this, and that's you.
I should have guessed. All right. Find the crystals and destroy the lot. How hard could it be?
Good luck, Cortez.
Thanks.
What are we doing? Destroying them or collecting them? I'm not paying terribly much attention, if I'm being honest. So we're doing the same thing, warping into other places and warping into other people's bodies. Something about Arcade League there. 1924. Please don't DMCA me for that.
What the? Any chance of a hand?
I say, what are you doing way out here, old chap?
I'm supposed to be on that island.
Are you sure, Bean? This whole area's about to be bombed to Kingdom Come.
By who?
Well, by the Navy, of course.
Damn it.
Don't worry, old boy. We've a while yet. There's someone I have to find on the island first. Those Navy chaps won't attack until they get my signal. But... Whoa, that was my best pipe, you bounders! No, don't!
Get down.
Good shot, old man.
I don't think much of this weapon.
But I'm afraid you've let the cat out of the bag now.
Why? What's going on?
That flare was the signal. It's going to get a bit hairy from here on.
Damn it. All right, look. If you can get us to shore without getting us killed, I'll help you find your friends. Okay?
Good show, sir. Consider it done.
Can I shoot you later because of the whole teeth thing? Presentation seems very good compared to the previous games. Alright, we are on an island. It's about to get bombed by the Navy. We've got, is this an escort mission? I hope not. I have no idea what's going on there. It's like they sped it up, perhaps.
Well, we better make the best of things, O'Bean. Take this gun and let's see if we can reach the castle in one piece. Last one alive's a big girl's blouse.
Hey, this is Anya. Are you reading me okay? If there is a mining site on this island, the entrance is
Hell
probably
and
inside
death.
that
Commander,
castle.
enemy
Hurry, Cortez.
troops! Enemy
Be careful.
troops!
Sorry, Anya, wasn't paying attention. Infiltrate the castle. Got it.
Dessler, come in. Respond.
Sounds like they know we're here, O'Bean.
Stop
Behind
calling me
you all
old
the
bean,
way.
please. Yes, good. Oh, fuck.
Hey, come on!
Dang.
You to there. You over there.
On the hill, old boy!
I'm pushing the button and nothing's happening. Be protected.
A machine gun.
That guy's protected. I'm hitting him and he's not going down. It feels very smooth and snappy's play.
Rats, a machine gun nest.
And I don't appear to be able to get close. Or crouch. Square is crouch.
All clear, old chap.
Just had to wait. I suppose I can use this? Yes, good.
Hey, down there!
Nice. Body armor.
I say. Quick, in here!
I'm looking for secrets first.
Phew, that was hard work.
Come on, on, their troops have landed. Get ready. We have to hold them here.
Who said that? Where are you? Hell.
They're trapped. Attack! Problems here, old chap. Spot!
We're not going anywhere till we get this portcullis raised.
It's no good, old boy. I can't budget. You'll have to find the controls.
He's here!
Do you even know who I am? Probably know who the captain is downstairs, but
Keep firing!
I'm a foreign mercenary or foreign adversary or something like that.
This gun is not on file for this time period. It seems to have been custom built.
What gun was that?
Firing!
KSMG.
This gun is not on file for this time period. It seems to have been custom built.
Ah!
There's the switch to raise the portcullis. Now we can get out of here.
Jolly good show. Rats! The gun
Uh-oh.
got me pinned down, old chap. Can you disable the turret somehow?
These look like the controls for that crane there.
One way of doing it, I guess. Oh. What happened to it? It's going into the water. That should be good enough, right? Glass is not smashing. That's a downgrade.
You did it! Cracking shell! Well, better push on. Aha! The pigments of Olawonga were tougher than this. Crikey!
Can't say that, it's 2025. Guessing we're getting in that thing?
Aha! Some vehicular assistance. Certainly beats walking.
I don't know, it feels like it'd be easy to sneak up on things if we're walking. Do these explode? Okay, blue barrels explode. Bars, boxes do not. Can I walk this way or am I going to get bombed? Accelerate, brake, dismounts.
This isn't at all
Bloody
safe.
hell!
But I think the
This is
castle will
a
provide
night.
some
Wind
protection.
in your hair and
Better
a
get
big
moving.
weapon in your hand.
Not a euphemism at all.
Hold tight! Aha! Coming through! This reminds me of the war. Such happy days. Who's next then, hmm?
We're nice in a war right now. Just want to see what's here. Grenades and ammo. Nice armor.
That's it. How are we going to... By Joe, that was close.
Who are you talking to? How do we get across here? Oh, that's machine gun. That's a problem.
Cortez, your uplink can move objects at a distance. Try aiming it at that lever over there.
Hey! I know you're over there! Lower this drawbridge or I'm going to give you a right god thumping!
What was that about the uplink? Ooh.
Ah, there we go. You can thank me later.
I say, how did you do that? There's more to you than meets the eye, eh? Do
You don't say.
That device might be useful for, say, I don't know, getting into bank vaults, perhaps?
Possibly, but not now. Aim at the guy in front of me, please. You can do it. Well done. Alright, this is where we are dismounting.
Well, you've got the explosives, old chap. It's time this door wasn't here.
Something tells me the captain has done this before.
You don't say.
You did it, my boy!
It wasn't hard.
Here they come! Let's get up!
Locate the time crystal mining site. Do I have to do everything?
All of them!
Hell.
Hey, you!
We took care of them. Right, I need to find a vantage point, old chap. Somewhere to signal the chaps out to sea. Oh, yes, this is perfect. Oh, very nice.
Right, well, you do what you gotta do and leave me be.
Should be worth a bit. Aha! Ha! A box of flares. I have to signal the Navy. You go ahead.
Got 3 directions.
But I'll catch you up. Don't worry about me. Good luck, old bean.
I'm okay with that because it means I don't have to worry about you anymore. Okay, that way or this way, that's a dead end. We're going this way. I think. Cutscene?
Hey, up here. What? But you're me. I knew you'd say that. Here. A key? But what does it... You'll figure it out. Just make sure to pass it on when you're done. What the hell just happened?
I'm not sure, but I think we'll find out soon enough.
Spider-Man pointing fingers.jpg.
It's me. It's all me. I am best. Bestest guard. Without me, no guarding. All rubbish guarding. God of guards. And girls. Girls love me. So hairy chest. Such a big medallion.
I think I might need to turn that into some sort of redeem emote. Or redeem sound effect. Oh boy.
Hello down there! I heard gunfire and I thought it had to be you. You know what? This place is riddled with secret passages. Terribly exciting. Anyway, let's get you up here. Right, I'm off again. There's someone I need to rescue.
Wouldn't be me from the future, perhaps? Interesting sound effect.
Why are there are bugs everywhere.
It's a shame I don't have a science pistol.
He's here!
Who is this guy?
It's a long story. Ah. Wait. I think there's some warping happening when we're approaching a glass, which is a really cool effect. Nothing down there. Can I move these around? Of course. Good stuff. We were just there.
What are they talking about in there? Shh! Why don't they give order? We got almost all stuff down already. We should be heading for safety, not stuck up here waiting.
Hey!
Damn it.
Almost all stuff down already. We should be heading for safety, not stuck up here waiting for the soldiers to arrive. You know what'll happen if you leave your post? Remember what they did to that kid from Minsk? Just wait for orders.
Hey! Get down!
He ordered some bullets. Let's use some grenades. Also, I need to scratch my nose.
If you can get inside that room, we can see who's running this show and maybe listen in on their plans. If you keep quiet and out of sight, I think you could sneak in without alerting the guards.
Not a chance. Gain entry to the meeting hall. I think that's where we just were. If I had a silencer, I could do this, but I don't. Also, I've got grenades that I want to test out. Alright, where am I going? Door's locked. I just came from here. Down there. I didn't think there was anywhere to go this way. That's a dead end, like a bedroom. And that door is not locked.
Looks like we've outstayed our welcome, sir. We've lost contact with the defenders down by the beach. They must have been eliminated. It's a safe bet the troops are on their way. Also, 2 men have already entered the castle. We are still searching for them. They might be connected to that strange woman we captured.
Whoever they are, I want them found and killed. How soon before we can evacuate?
The last of the supplies are being loaded now, sir. As soon as they're ready, we can get below.
You listen to me, Reinhardt. I want every last crate. I need these supplies much more than I need you. Understand?
Yes, sir.
You Lieutenants Reinhardt are expendable. Nice. Strange woman. I guess that's the lady from Timesplitters too. Or it might be Anya.
Up on the balcony! Get him! Get everyone below!
There goes their leader. If anyone knows about the crystals, it's him. Hurry! He's getting away!
We did just hit a checkpoint, so maybe this is a time sequence.
Whoa! Check this out! Hey, isn't that me?
Sure looks like it.
Yeah, that's right where I was when the other me gave me that key.
Of course, it's a wormhole. All the time travel in the area must have destabilized the time field. Your future self must have... Cortez, wait!
Oops.
Psst, hey, up here.
Never mind.
What? But you're me. I knew you'd say that. Here. A key. But what does it... You'll figure it out. Just make sure to pass it on when you're done. Ha! That was cool.
Cortez, you can't just go walking through any wormhole you come across. They're dangerous.
But I had to.
Cortez, anytime you interact with yourself in a time loop, you run the risk of creating a time paradox.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
I thought we ran the risk of a time paradox just by turning up here, like hopping on that boat with that limey kiss. Where am I going?
Grenade!
Kinda cool that they reacted to that. Alright, so we have a rocket launcher now. I would like to have used it on you, but I think that's not safe.
Grenade!
If you can survive that, then the grenades do not seem terribly useful. I'm shocked that you survived that. Well, not really shocked, but you know. Hospital out there, laser perhaps? What have I got? And that guy there who's very, very dead. A strange lady. I want to say that's near the lady in the background. It totally is, isn't it? She's looking through that hole. That square hole at the back, she's looking through there, and on the other side is an explosive barrel, so if we trigger that, I'm sure nothing will go wrong whatsoever. That's where we started. I saw you. Are you going to poke your head out again? You are. Bro. I definitely hit him once. Oh my god. No, I'm not having that. There we go. Pointless? Yes. Fun? Yes. Oh, what is that? There you go. If I go into the menus, can I see what I'm holding? No, it's not like the first two games where we can actually see the weapons.
Don't you go anywhere, my sweet. I'll go... Ah, it's you again. Splendid. I found my assistant, but she's locked up in here, and I can't find the damn key. Can you help me get her out, old chap? We can't blast the door. We might kill her in the explosion. Besides, she doesn't like big bangs. There must be another way.
Please don't tell me that's a euphemism. You don't like big bangs, got it. That's got to be something.
You did it! Good show! Jolly good show! Are you okay, Precious? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Leave him alone, Cortez.
You don't like big bangs, but I took you out with a big bang. Okay.
Good show! Jolly good show! Are you okay, Precious? They didn't hurt you, did they? They made you do what? Like a monkey? Those bounders! Right, well, I think we'd better be going, old boy. Thanks again for your help. Good luck with, whatever it is you're doing here. Cheerio!
Best get on with the mission, Cortez. We have to find a way down beneath the castle. That's where everyone seems to be heading.
We have a tank. Oh, hey.
Oh my, a tank. I think we're in trouble. The tank stalled. Now's your chance to get close. Try to plant explosives on the rear of the tank.
I don't have explosives, but whatever. Alright, let me load that so we can hit it with rockets, but I need to find some explosives. Just gonna go over here, grab some explosives. KSMG grenades.
A tank. I think we're in trouble. Explosives. Try to plant them on the tank. Its armor will be weakest at the rear. The tank stalled. Now's your chance to get close. Try to plant explosives on the
I
rear
heard
of the
you.
tank.
All over this. This just makes me want to play Metal Gear Solid again.
Wow, you took care of that tank all by yourself. Very impressive, Cortez. But we still have to find their leader. Oh, and make sure you ask the questions before you start shooting.
Where's the fun in that? All by myself with the power of rewind. I think there was a checkpoint just before we came in, so I would have figured it out eventually.
The general says stop playing with the tank and get down below, on the double.
I'm looking. I'm guessing we're going from whence it came.
This elevator must go right down into the island. They must be hiding something down there. Right. Now we should find out what's going on here. What is this place?
There goes our leader. Can I get through there? So we can talk about that in a sec. Wait, no cutscene?
I thought I told you not to interrupt.
help me.
Whoa! Anya, did you see that?
Yes, but what's a human doing with a time device?
I don't know, but if we find him, we find the crystals.
But we have no way of knowing where he jumped to.
Would this help?
Well, if I took a scan of the photo, I could identify the surrounding landscape with our topographical database. Then, if I triangulated the distances and heights of the buildings, then cross-reference that data with the architectural styles, I might be able to deduce some probable locations.
How about Stanislav Train Depot, September 4th, 1969?
That was easy.
What?
It's on the back of the photo.
Well, that's good enough for me. I'll set the time machine to those coordinates. Cortez, you ready?
Yeah! It's time to split!
Right. Whatever.
Is this the Russian connection?
Whoa!
I think so.
Damn it! Wow, man! Are you for real?
Oh, it's this creep.
Stop that! Hey! Don't horse out, dude!
It's Harry Tipper.
Who are you? The name's Tipper, man. Harry Tipper. Don't blow our cover, man. Who is that? That fat cat there is Kalos. The cat in the guy in the green suit? What? No, man. The dude in the white suit is Kalos. He kidnapped my girl because I foiled his plans for world domination.
Is he holding a real cat?
Right. How about the other guy? Him? Gee, I don't know, man. He just appeared a few months back, like out of nowhere. Some cult leader. Brotherhood of Ultra Science or something freaky like that. So what's he doing here? Word is, Callus giving him a small army in exchange for, get this, eternal life. Eternal life? Yeah, far out, eh? Hey, where you going, man? Time to split. Ouch, that's not cool, man.
I want some of what this guy's on. As long as I don't turn into a perv.
According to a transmission received, Callus has stolen a nuclear missile from the French and is planning to start World War III.
Oh, is that all?
We gotta get there in the nick of time to save the world. We need to eliminate the guards in this area, spaceman. Why not show me your moves? See if you can take them without being spotted.
I suspect there is a trophy here. One sec. Impress.
Remember, your primary mission is to apprehend the time traveler and find out what he knows about the crystals and the time splitters.
Working on it.
Oh, busted. Yes, it's Harry.
Alright, let me just pause there. I'll rewind. For this trophy, you'll need to get through the starting section of 1969, the Russian connection, without being spotted. Switch to a secondary config, kill the guard at the checkpoints, blah blah blah, and kill a few other guards. Alright, so really quickly, swimming. So what I'm seeing with your comments is, firstly, YouTube is not notifying me via email. So often when people comment on the videos, I get an email about them. And your emails are not coming through at all. The second thing I'm seeing is that, let me just switch monitors for a moment. Let me just drag you over there, go contents. No, I need a new window for that. That's not going to work. Community. Yeah, so let me just quickly switch over to my Firefox window, where you can see all the crap that I'm doing in the background. And basically, your comments do not show up here unless I switch off. I haven't responded. If I switch that off, it shows up. And to be very clear, this one, I responded to it. That is not why, my response here is not why it's not showing up. Your responses are full on not showing up here. Like if I scroll down there, I see your comments about chess. If I do refresh, I've not responded to your comments. Okay, it's showing up now. It's likely showing up because I've thumbs up them. But, no, that filter is gone now. One sec. Yeah, so basically I've not responded to any of your comments here. I thumbs up and did whatever, but they're not showing up on this tab because I think YouTube thinks that I've responded to all of your comments immediately. It's like you make a comment and YouTube thinks, yeah, I've responded to it. Therefore, it doesn't need to notify me and or they don't show up for me because I've already responded, even though I haven't. And I noticed with the actual video itself, let me just manipulate the stats a bit, add them a bit by watching my own content. I'm a terrible person. If I look at comments here, nothing shows up. But if I sort by top, they don't show up. If I sort by newest, they show up. And I looked on Reddit. Apparently, this is a known problem. And they were looking into this month ago. There was like a post or two on the site formerly known as Twitter, where YouTube was saying, yeah, we know about the problem. We're looking into it. You think you're being censored? I wonder if it's because I'm subbed to you. I don't want to remove the sub that I've got on you, but I'm wondering if it's because maybe I'm subbed to you. Maybe it thinks, not that we're spamming each other, but maybe it thinks that I'm already responding. I don't know. It's super weird. But I can definitely see your comments here. If you sent me more comments, I don't see them, but there is some really weird shit going on, and it's happened to a few other people as well. It's not just you. But it's very strange. It makes no sense whatsoever. To me, it looked like you were shadow banned or something weird was going on, but you can't see your own comments on that page. If you sort them by newest, can you see them? So I have to do that to get your comments to show up. It's so bizarre. Also, yes, I did like my own video. Sue me. I do it for the first video in each series. I've got to do something to try and get the algorithm to play nicely with me. Newest works for you? Yeah, okay. It's bizarre. It is bizarre. It's truly bizarre. It makes no sense whatsoever, but basically, your comments are not showing up in my editor unless I remove that filter, and they're not showing up on the YouTube page at all unless I switch the comments to newest. It's insane. I saw it, I'm like, holy shit, why are your comments not coming through?
Transmission received. Callus has stolen a nuclear missile from the French and is planning to start World War III.
What else we got?
Spread out and stay alert. The missile train will be leaving soon.
Oh, but
Damn it.
Soon.
oh, busted.
Spread out and stay alert. The missile train will be leaving soon.
Hey, where's Boris?
Damn it! If he's sleeping again, I'll break him in two. Boris! Boris!
Boris!
Boris is having a nap.
Uh-oh.
Really? I mean, this is one way of doing your stealth sections.
Boris!
Anyone else?
Uh-oh, busted.
Where?
Yeah.
Over there.
Busted.
Yeah, if you're doing this normally, it'll be trial and error, but rewind makes this trivial.
Hey, pretty groovy work, space dude. Looks like you've done this before. Cool. There's no way to follow Callus through that gate. We'll have to take a more sneaky route.
Remember, your primary mission is to apprehend the time traveler and find out what he knows about the crystals and the Timesplitters.
Can I really not go down there?
Check this out. I got it from the gadget department at HQ. Laser glasses. Not as good as X-ray glasses, but still pretty cool. Okay, man. We'll have more chance if we split up. I'll try these pipes. Let's meet up under the water tower. Good luck.
Looks like a stealthy approach could be in order here.
Where am I going? Oh. Aiming in this game feels so much better than the other two games. It's much tighter. Hell. That's alerted everyone. Maybe not. We have an electric fence.
Search the area!
Damn. Surrounded. Right, fine. Anyone else?
Now you should be able to reach the water tower and rendezvous with Harry.
How many more guards am I going to run into on the way there? Look at the time. I think I'll finish this level and then call it quits unless I finish it before 11 PM. But I suppose that flashing light is a camera.
Hey, spaceman. Man, we'll never get in there without disguises. I'm gonna steal us some uniforms, but I'll need your help, spaceman. That looks like a barracks. I'll use these tunnels to get past the gate. You get up this tower and give me cover. If I'm spotted, I'm just gonna keep moving. It's up to you to plug the guards before they put too many holes in old Tipper's hide.
Oh, what is this camera angle? That is legit giving me motion sickness. Holy shit.
Soon we rule world! And I get car. Get the sports car, so red one. And I love it like a thingy woman. Girls love sports cars. Ooh, what a big red one! Ooh, so impressive!
Let's see that play out.
Like,
There you go, kids. All you need to do to pick up women is get a red sports car. That's all you need. These ladies have got some armor. Really? Yeah, we don't need disguises. We can just blast our way through. It's not a problem. Right, where are you popping us? Here, I take it. Who we got? Guessing we cannot destroy that. But how do we get down here without dying? That's a dead end, so I guess I have to go this way and drop off. Don't know what that sound effect was, but okay, fine. I can definitely drop down there. I can keep going down.
Okay, man, here's our disguises. I could only find one that would fit me, but what the heck? This is the 60s. Anything goes, baby. It's just not my color at all. Man, the things I do to save the world. It's pretty breezy, too. Hey, got any spare socks? I need some padding. This is the last thing they'll be expecting.
No comments.
Cool, man. We're in. Act natural. Don't blow our cover.
With these disguises, the guards should leave you alone.
Emphasis on should. You don't need to run like that, dude.
So, Goran and I finally did it last night. Really? What was it like? It was fascinating. I always thought cults were for losers, but Goran said the cult of ultra science was different. So we argued, but he persuaded me that we should join, and we did last night. I certainly don't regret it. We are special now, and we're going to get more and more so. What do you mean, special? I can't say, unless you join yourself. Don't worry, the initiation isn't too bad, although it still hurts to sit down. Well, I am curious. I want to be special too, and I don't mind a little pain. And there's something about the leader. I think even Kalos respects him. Of course Kalos respects him. I'll tell you one thing. The rumors of time travel, they're not rumors. But keep it quiet.
So, The Time Traveler has established a cult amongst Callus's troops. Interesting. I'll search the database for information on Ultra Science.
Damn it, Anya. I was going to say the cult sounded like a standard $300 session, but no.
This is great. They don't suspect a thing, spaceman.
Oh, they do, don't worry.
That blast door on the left leads to Sector 3. That's where Callus and his train are. We gotta get in there.
Attention, main power deactivated in Sector 1.
With the main power offline, that blast door isn't moving. You'll have to restore power to access Sector 3.
Engineer swap card, carry appear a while. I'm guessing that's a bad idea. Although he hasn't gone on alert. He has now. Let me rewind that back down here because I said I want to go the long way down the catwalk. He's going to Sector 1. Any other entrances? No, okay. So they both lead here.
This looks like the main generator. Get this working and you'll get power back. According to that panel, you need to activate a starter motor before you can get this generator going.
Well, I'm just about finished here. I'll just go downstairs and help the others with the turbines, then we can go. I certainly won't miss these heaps of junk. Only the best once we rule the world, eh?
I can either follow you or I can just take your swap card. I think I'll do the latter. So we need to go down to Sector 2 and enable that first. At least that's what I think.
Hey, gorgeous. Haven't seen you in Sector 1 before.
Yes, I have been transferred here from Sector 4.
Well, you must have really screwed up big to get sent down here with the rest of us deadbeats. Well, I'm glad you did. I look forward to getting to know you better once we rule the world.
Well, this must be the starter motor. But according to this gauge, there's no water pressure. Looks like you've got a job to do. Look, turbines. That explains why you need water pressure. You better find the controls.
So what is it now?
Have you finished shutting down the equipment? We're running out of time.
I'm doing it now, aren't I? The sooner you stop bothering me, the sooner it'll be done.
Okay, well, just hurry up. I don't want to be left behind.
Bah, somebody save me from middle management morons.
These turbines must provide the main power for this sector, but they're inactive.
Why kill the armed troops so that I can kill the unarmed engineers? It's alright, I'll go back for everyone else later.
no water flow. That's why the turbines aren't active.
Water pressure restored in Sector 1. Sector 1 foreman, report immediately.
I think it might take a while for the foreman to respond.
Okay, now you just need to fire up the main generator, and we should be good to go. Okay, power is back online. Onwards to Sector 3.
Uh-oh.
Security team to Sector 1. Investigate restoration of main power. Repeat, security
I just lost all of my armor there.
Okay, power is back online. Onwards to Sector 3.
Security team to Sector 1. Investigate restoration of main power. Repeat,
Oh, I should have taken them out earlier.
Sector 1.
Boy. Alright, so while that cover's blown, let's just go in here and start blasting. Wasn't there a switch around here? Yes. Whoa.
I'm taking the stairs. The girls like a man who stays in shape.
You do that, buddy. Can I take the stairs too, or do I need to take the ramp?
Attention, Harry Dipper has entered the base. He is disguised as a woman. Treat all females with suspicion until their identities can be determined.
That's right, chat. If you're a female and you're watching this, you're suspicious. You need to confirm your identity now. Whoa. So you can play that game. Or not, because my grenades suck. Anyone else? Yes. No? Damn, I thought there was someone standing there. If you look at it from that angle, you can sort of see someone standing there, but if you zoom in, it's just a wall texture. What the hell? Let me try the ramp very quickly, but I think it's just going to take me to the same area. I'll definitely call it quits after this mission. Well, something just happened. So it is movable, but that was super weird. Just making sure my guns are loaded. Actually, on that. Okay, the reload trick or the switch trick does not work here. The guns will not automatically reload if I switch weapons. We can go left or we can go this way. I think Harry went this way. Press SJO. I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Just press X or A depending on controller. Yep, triangle reloads. How you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. Where did I just come from? I came from here. So I can either go that way or this way. Or that way, maybe.
Oh no. Hostages. I hate hostages, man. Whining on about needing rescue, it takes all the fun out of the job. Sometimes I hate being the good guy. Okay, listen.
Oh, it's open the stop sign.
Man.
I tried that.
Whining on about needing rescue, it takes all the fun out of the job. Sometimes I hate being the good guy.
I thought I'd try that. I'll go back though. So I'm genuinely curious by that. I could have sworn I tried that. Good call, dude. Good call. Alright, we have hostages there, so they can wait. I'm guessing, though, we're going to go down that way once we've rescued them.
Oh no. Hostages. I hate hostages, man. Whining on about needing rescue, it takes all the fun out of the job. Sometimes I hate being the good guy. Okay, listen, spaceman. You go on and try to stop the train. I'll save the hostages and then catch up with you.
I've killed the monkey, though, and that's what matters. Thank you. That
Ugly woman with a mustache. You better let me go right now. My daddy is a billionaire, and he does anything I tell him. Let me out at once, or I'll tell him to have you killed. Move, you heifer! Ugh, I need a bath, and a facial, and a manicure, and I want to go shopping!
Man, I can think of something else you need.
Leave the hostage to Tipper. You have to find the time traveler.
this is good stuff, especially compared to the first 3 games. Thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. I tried to say that, but I got interrupted. Not the monkey. I mean, I've played Timesplitters too. The monkeys deserve to die. And yeah, would have run into problems here without knowing X. Yeah, I tried hitting X on that. That's not doing anything.
Another blast door. Well, we don't have time to mess around. Better just find some explosives. Fast.
Really?
Attention. Train crew
This
to
is the
boarding
last
station.
run. Load up
Prepare
the
for
cash
departure.
and then everyone get to the train. And I know exactly how much there should be, in case anyone is planning on getting a head start on their riches.
Alright, which door is opening up?
Hey, who are you?
Oh, it's a long story. Right, hold still.
Certainly plans ahead. This must be the new currency for when he rules the world. What a maniac! These diagrams show that Callus has managed to get a nuclear missile onto a train. If he launches and the Americans and Russians retaliate against each other, then good night, Vienna.
Okay, now we know where Modern Warfare 2 got the plot from. This game was so far ahead of its time, wow. Yeah, I was mashing X on those doors. They were opening and closing. How much am I going to finish of this game? Well, I'm calling it quits in about 10 minutes because it's very late where I am and I want to try and get some sleep tonight. But I do intend to stream this over the next week or so, and I'll get the platinum trophy for it.
Well, that That's certainly a big explosive. You should be able to destroy the door with it. Use the uplink to take the shell to the blast door.
Couldn't I just use like normal grenades or something? Alright, let's go. It'd be funny if someone shot me right now. Whoa. Really? So if I let go, it goes flying? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I had to check what year this game came out. Do I have a Firefox window on this screen? I do not. Can I drag it over without switching? I think I can. I can see it in the tiny OBS window. My mouse cursor's over there. Can I drag it over? Yes, alright. Timesplitters. Future perfect. Release dates. March 05. So this was after Half-Life 2. Because I got a real gravity gun feel out of that. Wouldn't surprise me if they...
Sign of Tipper. Looks like you'll have to stop Callus launching his missile.
He's probably busy having sex with the hostage. It wouldn't surprise me if they stole that mechanic from Half-Life 2. Was there someone there? Yes. I thought I saw you there. Yeah, let's go to the train, stop the nuclear missile bombs, save humanity, and we'll call it there for tonight. There.
Go! Ready? Go! And go! Oh, for goodness sake! Whoa! Over there! Get him!
He got away again! Now how will we find him?
One moment, so I just want to go back. And that's nothing. Okay. Yeah, it's a short stream tonight, but I do want to try and get to bed early tonight because I'm not having a good night. End of level. More characters, which we'll never use. Let me just make a save here. Like an actual emulator save rather than a in-game save, because this is where I'll start tomorrow. Or whenever I stream next.
Damn!
Thanks. No problem, man. Let's go.
I'm still searching for information on the Brotherhood of Ultrascience and its leader, but you better find out what Callus knows about him. It might prove to be our only lead.
No ticket.
Alright, let's call it here. I do want to check one thing very quickly, and that is how to change difficulty levels, whether we do that through chapter select or something.
Of Ultrascience and its leader, but you better find out what Callus knows about him. It might prove to be our only lead.
because just reading through the guide, it does say that I need to do the final mission, which we're nowhere near, I think, on hard difficulty as opposed to medium. And I think it might just be a case of, yeah, we just come in here, and then we choose hard difficulty. How many missions are there? 13. And we've done 3 tonight. I'm kind of impressed by this. Compared to the first 2 games at least, this one feels much meatier, much more fleshed out. As far as the plot is concerned, I think it's a little bit better as well, as opposed to the first 2 games, which basically didn't have a plot, but I'm enjoying this so far. It's, I guess when people look back at the times for this franchise, they see the first 2 games as, I would say primarily multiplayer games perhaps, like that Quake-like feel to them, but this one at least is trying to do something in the story department, which I always appreciate. Ferris JX? I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Ferris J.O. I'll get it right eventually. Apologies. It's fun, yeah. And this one, the shooting feels a lot tighter as well compared to the first 2. It's like they, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to say they put some effort into it, but it feels much better than the first 2. So I guess when fans say they want this series to return, they're basing it on this game and not the first 2 games. I don't know. Just call you Ferris. I'll try. I see those symbols there and my brain just breaks. It's like Ferris XJO. It's like, ugh. I'll just call you Ferris. I'll try. I apologize in advance when I get it wrong next. Alright, it is early, but I'm going to call it there. I'll try and get online a bit earlier tomorrow night and play for about 2 or 3 hours, calling quits before midnight as well, and we'll see how far we get. The guide says 15 hours for this. Mentions during the story missions, then every arcade and challenge, and then clean up. I also need to do something in Mapmaker, which will take 2 seconds. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the rest of this. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Ferris, Swimming, anyone else who's watching, thank you for doing so. I sincerely appreciate it as always. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world. And I should be back with some more of this tomorrow night. See you then.